So, hello, you wonderful lot. How are you? How's your weekend been? Sorry I wasn't here on Friday. Didn't feel up to it. I was really tired. Got back from Dorset and I didn't sleep very well when I was there. But that's no change because I don't sleep very well, excuse me, when I'm here. So this morning, I woke up. I always think that when someone says I woke up, I got out of bed. Yeah, and I did my usual routine, and I'm sat on the sofa having a coffee, watching Seeing Who's Live, and Danny Tomo popped up, and he had been in Dover since 4:30 this morning, hiding. He makes me laugh, that fella. And he was aware that there's going to be a large influx of dinghy divers coming into our great nation today, and he was there to document it and to fly a massive, great big England flag, which I will talk about. A lot of people think that these are intimidating. My mum's one of them. So I have to be careful what I say. I was really interested in why she finds it intimidating. And she couldn't convince me, really. She didn't really have much to go other than, if she says she finds it intimidating, then I have to accept that she finds it intimidating. But I'm at a loss as to why. It's not like they're being put up in a racist manner. They're being put up by people proud of our nation, reminding everybody that sees it that we are in England and that there are people that care about this land. Intimidation tactics come from people that don't care. So it's a right juxtaposition. I'm really struggling to understand it. Just because not everybody speaks eloquently like Jacob Rees-Mogg, that doesn't mean that they're a far-right hooligan racist thug. What they are is the salt of the earth, the kind of people that you could depend upon if you really needed to. If you found yourself in an unfortunate situation like a road traffic collision, for example, and there was all sorts of bits all over the place and you were unable to get out of your car, it wouldn't be army officers speak like Jacob Rees-Mogg. Any one of them would help you out, but they're few and far between, aren't they? It would be the sort of person that is the salt of the earth. Talks like what I do. I'm not saying I'm the salt of the earth. Anyway. Hello, chat. How the hell are you? I hope you're doing well. Fajitas for breakfast. I've just noticed Civil Defence UK. Yes, caught alive. Have a beer, mate. Let me just stick that. How can I do this? How can I do this? I have got it sorted out. There we go. You're impressed that I can do that. I am. And you might be impressed that I've turned monetization off. I always forget to do it during the live stream. You won't be bothered by any adverts. Please let me know during the live if you do get bothered by any adverts. I hope that won't be an issue this evening. However, as soon as the live stream is over, I'm turning it back on because man's got to make a living. And Civil Defence UK, you're the salt of the earth, mate. I hope you're well. I hope you're well. Thank you very much for that. Right, who else is here? Let's just have a quick, cheeky little gander as to... Hang on a minute. It won't let me scroll for some reason. Why won't you let me scroll, you bastard? There we go. That's why. Fajitas, see you soon. Joe, safe journey. Have you got home yet? What's happening? Had to pick my sister up from Heathrow. Yep. Hello, sister. Hope you had a good flight. Hello, Pip. Hope you're well. Was great fella. We'll be back again. Yeah. Hi, all. Yorkshire Pud. Thank you for your message. Bloody good news. I'll let you share that amongst everybody. That's not for me to show. Hey up, Russ, and everyone in chat. Hope everyone is well. Didn't get the alert till last second. Yes, you did. Check your DMs in X. I sent you a message. In fact, I was working on sending you a message when you sent me the message. Phone nearly out of power. We'll stay till it runs out. Plug it in, woman. Welcome to my moderator, everybody. It's shocking what's going on. It is shocking, Finola. Hello, mate. I'm really glad and hope you are too. Yes, mate, I'm impressed. Yeah. Yesterday, Danny actually entered the medical triage facility. And my word, Dover Police, well done. Kent Police, you bit of common sense in that police force. They didn't. It's been a mental day, yes, but it's in a good way. In a good way, yeah. Dover Police have. I hope the Met take advice from Dover because they were more than reasonable, and that's all you ask for, Danny. He didn't steal anything. He didn't break anything. He was just being a very concerned parent of 5 children. I'm a parent of 1 children. And my word, let me stick a like on that. Oh, I can't put, yes I can. Can I reply to that from here? Can I reply to that from here? Oh, hang a bang, what's it done? I can't reply to that from here. I can give it a love heart. There you go. I can do that. But I can't reply to it from here. I've replied to it from here. Cheers. Thank you. Yeah, he didn't get nicked yesterday and he didn't get nicked today. He did threaten to jump in the water. I think he would have done as well because he mentioned that was going to be his tic-tac tactic before they even turned up. So there's me sitting on the sofa watching him and thinking to myself, poor sod, he's all on his own. I appreciate it's during the day. Most people are at work. Well, I don't work. But I've got a motorcycle sitting in my garage and it's got a tank of fuel. Well, it did have. And I was I'm only an hour and a half away from Dover, for crying out loud. I couldn't think of a single reason why I shouldn't go down there, buy that man a cup of coffee and give him a packet of cigarettes. So that's exactly what I did. I went down there, I bought that man a coffee and I gave him a packet of cigarettes. Bless him. He said, I smoke Marlboro Red. You know, this voice doesn't come from nowhere, you know. And he said they're too strong for him, but his mum smokes them, so... His mum must sound like Dot Cotton, bless her. So she's got a packet of Marlboro Red courtesy of me. And I hope she enjoys every single one of them. Good. So yeah, but he did have a coffee and a very bacon roll. Good man. So it was lovely to meet him. In fact, where is it? No, I'm on the... Oh, that's what I'm... Yeah, see what... I had the wrong thing up on my screen in front of me. I'll come back to chat a wee bit later. Let me see if I can... Yeah, there we go. Monitor. Now, there we are. I was on my bike and see that massive flag behind him. That gentleman who's just out of camera shot, he's got 2 gorgeous dogs. And he came over in the morning and gave that flag to Danny, and he put it on a bloody great big fishing rod. So yeah, that was that. So that was really good to see. And what else are we going to be talking about? The BBC have done it again. Should we do something fun? I mean, it is April Fool's Day after all. Let's do this one. Many people don't know that every 3 months the police have to top up the blue light reservoir on top of vehicles. or when the blue light runs. The lights don't just shine to optimum brightness. The mixture is called Blue to Run and made by Halfords. AdBlue is also available at many petrol stations. I knew that was a joke as soon as I saw it was from Paul Rees, ex-Rucksack. You can imagine what his former life was. Squaddy humour. It is the best. What else have I got for you lined up? That's, yeah. Oh, anger bang. Yeah, I've got myself lost. I'm just trying to find out where I'm going. I'm all over the place. So yeah, here's another one from Australia, of all places.
As you know, the dog operations unit, we've used Labradors and Shepherds for many years quite successfully, but we've always felt there's been a bit of a gap in our capabilities. So we're really enthusiastic about announcing this new squad, the small area urban search and guided evacuation dogs. And what this is going to do is really be able to give us a new element of what we can offer up the South Australian community. So it's been really hard work lifting those 40-kilo Shepherds, especially above your head into ceiling spaces and things like that. Because of the size of these guys, we can chuck them into ceilings, up on top of cupboards, let them have a good look around there. Not only that, because they're obviously a little bit challenged vertically, we can chuck them under cars, under cupboards and things like that. We're also going to be able to attach them to drones, which is, that's really a game changer for us. They're going to be able to be tactically deployed from that, drop down into people's yards and things like that. We're really excited about it. We think it's going to be an absolute game changer.
For fuck's sake. Attaching the dogs to the drones, for crying out loud. Oh, I've just seen what you've done, CD UK. I don't want to swear too much, but mate, thank you very much. You're a good egg. Well, it is Easter. Here's a few quid for fuel, mate. I would ride my bike, but last June got hit by a drunk driver and lost my right leg. Hell's tits, I never knew that. Jesus, that sucks. Well, listen, if you want some inspiration, this guy, I can't even, where's me tit? Mark Omrod. If you're on X, have a look up Mark Omrod. He's a triple amputee. And just this morning he posted on X that he was thinking about entering politics. And I suggested Rupert Lowe would snap him up in a heartbeat. He's a brown belt British Jiu-Jitsu champion. He's only got one arm. What the hell? There's people like that and you that keep on going, that inspire me, because when I wake up in the morning, yeah, I know, I put both feet on the floor when I get out of bed, and not a lot of people can do that. And I do thank whatever it is to be thankful for. And I remind myself that I have got things to be grateful for, because my head lets me down so much. I have to crank start it like those old cars. And doing that first thing in the morning for me just settles my head in a positive manner to crack on with the rest of the day. And sometimes I can actually get out the flat and go out and do stuff. Being useful. A friend of mine has asked me to help him out a couple of times. And he's so grateful that I'm helping him. I'm doing nothing. I'm driving my car down the road. He loads it up, and then I drive it to the tip, and he empties it. And then I drive home. I'm doing zero, nothing. And he is just... It humbles me how grateful he is. But what he doesn't realise is me helping people helps me. So I'm doing it purely because I'm a selfish bastard. I'm doing it to help me. It gets me out of the house. Flat. Like I live in a house. Liked by cat. I've got a text message on my watch from a cat. Welcome to my world, people. How the hell are you lot? Right. I thought I saw blood nose. No bloodhounds. Yeah. Right. Where are we? I've been trying to attack my jungle that used to be a garden, needs a lot of tender loving care, bless your heart. Don't forget to look after those roses and have a nice cup of coffee in the garden, think about your mum. I love my audience. You lot are just great. You keep me going. Tests on me stump, behind me eyes, shows no signs of the C word. Just a mole checks. See, there's the good news from Yorkshire Pud. Good for you, girl. Good for you. Have a can of, you drink Stella. Have a can of Stella to celebrate. A celebration, if you will. Thank you, peeps. Hello, everybody, peeps. Do you remember that? Stavros here, isn't it? The old Greek kebab shop. Friday Night Live. Fucking brilliant. So much fun. Fajitas for breakfast. That's great news. Yes, it is good news. Loved.cotton. I'm sorry, Danny. Danny is subscribed to my channel now because I caught him at his maximum fatigue. So I said to him, mate, you got to look up the channel and subscribe it. You'll be fast asleep by now. AdBlue pig pose being polite. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, police. Did you see Paz shaking Starmer's hand outside? No. Has he done another photo? I haven't. I've not been on YouTube today. Apart from this morning when I was on. I've only been on Danny's channel today. So no, I haven't seen what Paz is. Should we look up Paz? Shall I go and have a little look now? Hang on a minute. Let's have a little look at this. Click to exit full screen. Let's open up another one. Is it on his YouTube channel? Come on. 49. Where is it? In his posts? I've never been so wrong about someone in my whole life. Glad to support. Yeah. Ladies and gents, today is the 1st of April. Glad to support Keir Starmer, and he has a wonderful voice when you meet him in person. Paz, you cock. Let's give that a like. Unbelievable. 927 comments. Not enough. I can't believe that. He's a bloody good lad, that Paz bloke. Thoroughly nice chap. Right, what else have we got? Did you see Zach Polanski? Oh, what a... Talking of cocks. Zach Polanski. That's not Zach Polanski. That's just what my eyes do when I think of the little prick. Ba-ba-bam. Right. That's the only, yeah, we've seen that one. That's the only ones I've got saved for April Fools. Do we want to talk about the BBC? Probably not, but they've admitted they knew about the allegations made against Scott Mills almost a year ago. And guess what? They failed to investigate. It's pretty bloody shambolic, isn't it, to be honest? Joe, oh, bloody hell, Joe. Where is it? I've just got to get my chat back up. Thank you, sweetheart. You're too kind. Stop it now. That's 25 quid you lot have donated to this channel, and I've been on here for 22 minutes. That's more than £1 a minute. Will you please behave yourselves? I'm here because I want to be, not because I want your money. Live right now, RNLI. Yeah, that was me. I'm still on my... Now I'm trying to find something. There it is. There it is. There it is. On a more serious note, this is a graph, right? How the UK are voting, or the intentions of the next UK election voting. You'll notice, well, I didn't, but I had to read up here to find out that Restore Britain aren't on that chart. I wonder why. I wonder why. And this is a cheeky little conversation that Rupert Lowe had with Tom Lansdowne, whatever his bloody name is. I've got a better copy of this because I don't think all of that's there. I've got a better copy of that. Hang on, let me find it. I won't be long. Talk amongst yourselves. Where is my profile? That's why I was in my profile, because I was looking for that. Bell end. Looking for it. Do you know what that story's all about? This bloke, right? Let's just see. Landier. I love British Landier. He's just educated, eloquent, on the money, and as far as a commentator of what is going on, if you're not already following him, please do. He's on X, he's on YouTube, and he's got a lovely golden retriever or Labrador retriever. It's golden. It's got a leg in each corner, and it shits at one end and barks at the other. A Muslim's favourite. Anyway, that's him, and I thoroughly recommend his channel. If you like Paz, you will like Lander. It's as simple as that. It's as simply as that. Yeah. Right. How did he get caught? He's built to be a lookout. I was trying to think of something funny, witty to put. Anyway, here's the story. A security guard. He's a fucking security guard. Oh dear. He was caught with £65,000 of drugs stash, jailed after police raided Mohammed Waheed, 23. He's been jailed after officers uncovered a major stash of drugs and cash at his flat in Preston. Police found 115 grams of cocaine worth over £34,000, nearly 400 grams of cannabis, over £32,000 in cash, scales, a burner, and a burner phone. How did he get caught? He's built to be a lookout. Fucking brilliant. Anyway, I did promise you something serious. Oh shit, that's too serious. This story is too serious. A shooting in Bristol, 3 schools in lockdown. Yeah. I don't know. Here we go. This is what I was looking for. This is a conversation between Rupert Lowe and Tom Harwood. That's his name. He is the political editor of... I want to get this right. If I'm going to be talking about something, then let me get this right. Read this staggering public exchange between Rupert Lowe and GB News deputy political editor. I thought I was right. The live GB News ban on Rupert appearing is outrageous. We can't see that. Can you see that, folks? Yeah. I'd be happy to come on your show to discuss Restore Britain, Tom. Let's arrange a date. 2 other presenters have said that they'll have me on, and they've gone completely cold when asked for details. They are now both ignoring me entirely. The ban is pathetic. Do you know why he's got a ban? Because Farage owns 2% shares in GB News. Let's discuss after the... Oh, you prick, Russ. Let's discuss after the regulated period for the local election campaign is over. Difficult to have a free hand before then. Rupert says, so no MPs will be on GB News between now and the election? Oh, there will be, just governed by strict rules of party representation through the campaign period. Prick. So you're saying you're not allowed to have one Restore Britain MP on during the campaign period, once. But other MPs are fine. Really? I said it was difficult to have a free hand. I'm very pleased this conversation has been had publicly. People can read it. Oh, and they are. And make their own minds about whether there is a Farage ban on me appearing live on GB News. The Farage ban is real, ladies and gents. It is very real. Let me just have a cheeky little look. So I'm just looking for the next story to share with you. We're halfway through already. It's just something about Farage being an absolute cockwomble. Desperate pleading now. Gave him a chance. Yeah. Britain is broken. On board the spin and lies from the uniparties. Nigel is real. Give the bloke his moment. Dino Bain knocked it on the head. Desperate pleading. We gave him a chance. He tried to arrest Rupert Lowe. Hired the Boris wave, Conservatives. Re-engaged on previous pledges. Renegated? Renegated? Is that a bloody word? Lied about pledges. And celebrated his role in destroying a right-wing movement. He can fuck off. Bloody right too. I know. I don't mean any disrespect. So I didn't mean to spit in your face then either. I don't mean you any disrespect, he says. Spitting in your face, literally. Let's get that quack off the screen. There he's in my monitor. Move it. I like that. Shut up, Russ, you bellend. This is quite funny. No, I know people who vote for reform are decent, honest, genuine people. Some of them are regulars on this channel, in the chat. One of them has just donated £5 to me, and I love her for it. And I mean nothing disingenuous at all towards any reform voter. Please believe me. Shut up, Russ. However, I cannot stand Nigel Farage. And I used to really respect him. And I think because I respected him so much is the reason I dislike him so much now. Because I feel personally he has let me down. Does that make any sense whatsoever? I hope so. He lied about Rupert Lowe. He lied to the police to get Rupert Lowe arrested. Where's the consequences for Nigel Farage and Zia Youssef having lied to the police about Rupert Lowe? That was the major turning point for me. And then my analogy is I used to go into a lot of hotel rooms, and after a really long journey, you just want a nice clean shower, toilet, bed. That's all you want. Don't want any of the services, not interested, as long as it was quiet, dark, sleeping during the day, nice blackout curtains, nice and quiet, nice and clean. That's all I wanted. And as soon as I found somebody else's pube in the bathroom, I start looking for other things. If I hadn't found one little thing in the bathroom, I wouldn't have checked underneath all the pillows, pulled the mattress up, see what state that was in, what condition are the sheets in. That's what Nigel Farage is to me. He's someone else's pube in a hotel bathroom. Because as soon as he said one thing that I realised was a lie, then that was me. You should have a grommet type thing that you can press a button to come up on the screen on your videos when you fumble or make... Yeah, I could do that, couldn't I? But then you wouldn't... my mate has just texted me and say, when you fuck up, you should have like a grommet that comes on the screen and does something. I haven't read it properly. I'll skim read it. But yeah, if I did that, then you wouldn't see me. You'd just see grommet, because all I ever do is cock up. But I don't care. I really don't care. Right, what are you lot talking about? Let's have a little chat with you lot. Can I bring the chat back? Yes. Where are we? Where are we up to? I've pissed on someone. Oh, no. I've pissed off someone. Sarah Ray's Brain Fans on Twitter. She was offering out a fight and I accepted. Scabies got butthurt. That reminds me of Katie Hopkins has offered Zara Sultana a public duel for charity. For charity? She does a lot of work for charity. But Katie Hopkins used to fight for the army. I wouldn't fight Katie. Well, I wouldn't fight any bloody woman unless it was in court. I'm thinking of my wife. Oh, Judy. Hello, Judy. Good to see you. Judy Rudd in the chat. Where else? I get where you're coming from with Farage. Yeah. He's okay. I was in Dover today, which is pretty much inspired tonight's live stream because I just wanted to get something off my chest. And Nigel Farage, you will remember, I mentioned this a couple of weeks ago, the last time I spoke to you. He used to rent a fishing boat, go out into the channel and video the boats coming in. Now, he was doing that for two reasons. One, for votes, and two, for an audience on his GB News show. Both of those things were to his benefit. He's not genuine. He's disingenuous. Stop it. Starmer got one thing right about Farage. When he called him snake oil salesman, Farage is a good salesman. Robbed the core membership of Reform. You're not wrong, great mate. You're not wrong. And thank you very much for that again. That's not, tell me that's not 30 quid you've just donated. 20, that is 30 quid you've just donated. Look, I'm not having all of that, right? What I'm going to do is at least 10 quid of that is going to go to the Veterans Hub, which is my next topic of conversation. I want to talk to you about the Veterans Hub because we've got 20 minutes left and I haven't spoken about them for a long time. Yep, Katie is bloody awesome. She's wonderful, isn't she? I love Katie a lot. She's hilarious. That shit bonkers Britain. And I understand Alex Belfield is back in prison. Now that sucks, but there's always, there's always a positive. He now has more rights in prison than he did when he was in his house. Yeah. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. I'm not taking the piss. That's genuine. Wrong button. Camera and chat. It's only money, Russ. Where's he gone? It's only money, Russ. Please donate. Please donate if you want. Yeah, I will do. 10 quid is going to go to the Veterans Hub in East Sussex. I don't need to repeat myself, although I literally just did. I'm such a cock. I'm glad I'm not watching this. I would have turned it off ages ago. He's got memoirs to write now. He's already writing book number 9, apparently. Excuse me. Right, what do we want to talk about for the last... still got 20 minutes. How does that work? Write in the chat what you want us to cover, what you want us to talk about, and that's what we'll do. Otherwise, I'm just going to piss off now. Let me have a quick cheeky little look. Oh, yeah. I've got this fig roll on my monitor. Just look at my monitor. I've got that there. As soon as I move the chat away, and there's a reason for that. It's to remind me of a conversation with Liam Gallagher. He's very upset, is Liam. He's opened up a packet of fig rolls yesterday, and there was one missing. I'm trying to find this thing. Is it? Where the hell is it? Go to mine. Go to replies. Right to reply. There we go. Where is it? Oh, come on, Liam. Where's your bloody photo? There it is. He's most upset. Piss take. He's really got the ump over this. Oh dear. Justice for the consumer. I said to him, careful there, Liam. I can see crowds chucking fig rolls on the stage for you. Oh dear. Who is it? It's Tom Jones. He gets people throwing knickers and bras at him. Liam Gallagher's going to get fig rolls thrown at him. Look, he's got 2 bloody missing. And there was one missing out of the packet yesterday. It's supposed to be 4 rows of 3. So I got 8 frozen croissants from Marks and Spencer's the other day. And I had 9. Supposed to have 8. I had 9 in there. Couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. So I got an extra croissant tomorrow. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Right, there is something else I was going to show you. I didn't realise you were watching what's on the monitor. The Japanese football fans were at Wembley, and this is them tidying it up afterwards. I'll mute that in case that's a copyright on the music. You got to love them. Cleaning up the away end at Wembley after the match. The Japanese are bloody lovely, aren't they? Do you know what? That's always been a country I would love to go to, is Japan. I would love to go there. I like the band. I like the music. You know I'm a cock one. But why do you watch this? Right, in the chat, what is it you wanted to talk about? You haven't put anything. You haven't put anything that you want to talk about in the chat one bit. That is just Coca-Cola. Thinking about putting a whiskey in it. Might do that after this. Right. Super exclusive footage moments before Morgan McSweeney's phone was taken. Love it. Yep, shut up, Morgan. That's a bit of a coincidence, don't you think? That whole phone debacle. Like 3 days before it's supposed to be handed into the police. Oh, it's been stolen. Fucking liars. Nothing but liars. Let's have this. Someone sent their wife. Let me just open this up. There we go. My April Fool's joke on my wife didn't go as planned. Babe, I got something to tell you. What? I cheated on you once. Me too. April 1st. She says July 18th. I love X. It is brilliant. I wake up in the morning and that is how I read what's happening in the world, because it's what you get. Yes, there are dicks on there, but it has got a lot better. I don't. No, I can't really. It's probably an AI thing. I'll probably get away with it. Starmer doesn't want to help the Strait of. There was something I saw. Have I put this in my? Let me have a cheeky little look. Bear with me, folks. There's something. Bookmarks. Laughing out loud. Now, where would I have put it? No, this is going back too far. Why didn't I save it? There was someone doing an interview. You know what these lefties are like? And he was saying, why is there so much focus on the Strait of Hormuz? Why isn't anyone talking about the gays of Hormuz? And this woman's like, yeah, I know, yeah, completely. And he's like, as soon as you put a microphone in someone's face in the street, they just feel compelled to talk. People are fucking stupid, especially these leftists. Fucking socialist knobs. Oh, so painful. Starmer. I can't stand you. I really can't stand you. I've got a bookmark of Starmageddon. I'm just going through it, and sorry, it's too irritating. I'm going to have to delete the bookmark. I can't. The idea for these bookmarks is so I can go straight to something and know what I want to share with you. But I'm sorry. I mean, look, I can't even let you hear his voice, because that means I have to hear it. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's just too awkward. I'll tell you something else as well that I've been doing a lot on X, and that is the climate hoax. He says, keeps on sticking on the jab. Look at this. There's green energy for you. Indiana, USA, another massive solar farm has been reduced to a pile of toxic debris by the weather. Imagine making energy grids of advanced first world economies dependent on this inefficient, intermittent, and fragile technology under the guise of solving a climate crisis that doesn't even exist. There is no climate crisis. And the AfD, Alice Weidel, declares Germany is finished with the climate crisis because there is no climate crisis. Now, one of these is from the bloke that started Greenpeace, and he is admitting that CO2 isn't killing crops, it's feeding them. Photosynthesis, ladies and gentlemen, it turns light into oxygen. I learnt that at school, and all of a sudden everything changed. From some jumped up little twat that didn't even go to school called Greta Thunberg. How dare you? And the jab. I'm sorry, but Bill Gates and his occult, Fauci, all that lot. I mean, look at all of this. This is what I'm going through right now. All of this is people telling you that the jab is killing people. Andrew Bridgen, he's a fucking hero. He was on his own in Parliament. Everybody walked out, refused to listen to him because he was going on about how the vaccinations were not what people was thinking they were. And now he's joining, well, I don't know if he's joining Restore. I think he is. He's certainly working alongside. What's this one? Europe now has 50 million Muslims. Around 2000, it was under 500,000. 50 million. Wow. We are an international embarrassment. This is an American news corporation broadcasting what's going on over here. Look at the face on this man. He's just attacked. Well, this was last week. Oh, that's my immigration. Oh, God, it's just disgusting what's going on. It really is. Wrong button, sorry. Hey up, Sylv. Hope you're well. Yeah, bloody good question. What is going up with his rent boys? I've asked repeatedly on Twitter, but Q is dodging the answer. Yeah. Good to see you, Sylvia. I hope you're well. Right, ladies and gents, sex offenders should be military-style prison doing our graft. Yeah, and sex offenders, I don't care where they come from, what colour their skin is, chemical castration. That's what they should have. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Okay, yeah, the gay. I wish I could have found that interview. It was hilarious. Hello, Tony. My son failed the exam for the RAF last week. Oh, mate, he thought the Bombay Doors were an Indian tribute band. Fuck's sake. Mm-hmm. Well done, Tone. Got me. I never liked Tony. Just between me and the rest of the chat, I think he's an arsehole. Yeah, I said it. Hello, sweetheart. I don't think you're an arsehole. The chemical kosh. They should be given chemical castration. In fact, no, don't waste the money on chemicals. Just kick them really hard in the bollocks and let the victim do it. Oh, yes. Let the victim do it. Oh, if she or he wants to, they might not want to. Then I'm sure there'll be an orderly queue of people that would step up. Oh, God. So it's got to be really, really good shot, though, because these are going to be micro penis people, because they're incapable of attracting anyone of the opposite sex of their own ability, because they're cowards. So you'd need to have a very good aim, and it would have to be such an effective load of kicking, lots and lots of them. Is this inciting violence? This isn't inciting violence. This is suggesting how the laws of the land could be changed. That's not inciting violence. So if you're watching this, please don't kick people in the gonads. Unless, of course, the laws change and you're a victim of SA or worse. No, they probably cost more money than the chemicals we're trying to replace. Some of them are very expensive. Have you seen Personal Services with, not Julia Roberts? Well, what's her name? She was, excuse me, she was in Victoria Wood. She played the crap waitress. Soup. What's her name? Julie Walters. Thanks, Russ. My other Russ. She did the film A True Story, based on a true story of a madam who had many MPs frequent her premises in London. Personal Services, you should watch it. It's a cracking film. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure those services would cost a darn sight more than the chemical kosh. I would. Still toe caps. Yeah, absolutely. Right. I'm going to go 5 minutes early because I forgot just how painful this bloody chair is and I'm gasping for a cigarette. I don't know when I'll be back, so I can't say. I'll try and be here for Friday. I might even become, what is it, Wednesday now? Bloody hell. I probably won't be here before Friday. So maybe I'll see you all on Friday, eh? Just hit the notification bell and then you'll know. Fingers crossed, maybe you won't. Time for the nutcrackers. Liz, come back soon. I will, mate. And thank you so much for your donations, Civil Defence UK and Joe. 35 quid between the two of you. £10. Should I make it more? No, fuck it, because YouTube take 35% of this anyway. So I will donate £10 on your behalf to the Veterans Hub. And yeah, with that, thank you very much for your time tonight. Thank you to me mods. I didn't see. I know there was one mod in the background that didn't join the chat, but he's just watching, making sure on my behalf. So thank you to my mods. I didn't see Kiwi. I did send her a text, but I know she's a very busy woman. Anyway, with that said, thank you all for your time. It's been wonderful to do whatever it is we do. And before I waffle even more, it's time for Pete and Dad. Ta-da, bye-bye. See you when you're older.
Goodbye, goodbye, living you give it up. Goodbye, let's have good time. Goodbye.